Good afternoon. Welcome to my 111th concert. It's a beautiful day here at Pickering Bend. The dogwood is in full bloom out front, and the sun is shining, and the temperatures are in the 60s today. So it's not like it's a warm day, but it's certainly a lot better than some of the cold days we've had this past week. May Day is a pretty special day for a whole lot of reasons all over the world. It's the day you dance around the maypole, and it's also National Mother Goose Day, in case you didn't know that. If you saw my post on Thursday, I showed you some pictures from a book that my grandmother and grandfather had done for a nephew of theirs back in 1903. And I thought you might like to see what that book actually looks like. This is it. This is the original and the only. It's only 8 pages, but as you can see, it's fairly thick. And what they did was my grandfather did his pen and ink illustrations on paper and pasted them onto artboard, and then my grandmother went back and did all of the coloring. So these are the pages. I just wanted to give you an idea. There's the 3 blind mice. Give you an idea of what this book actually looked like in person. There's look at that, Mary, Mary, quite contrary. They're beautifully done. My grandparents didn't have money to purchase art paper at the time, back in 1903. They had just been married for 2 years. And so they saved flyers, and they used the back of flyers to do the actual artwork. And if you look very closely on some of these drawings, you can see a little bit, tiny bit of the printing of the flyer coming through. It's a very interesting book. Another one of those family treasures that I get saddled with. Now I've dropped my pick. And which way did it roll? There it is.
Good. Want to know who's here?
Who's here?
Gretchen Barron.
Hi, Gretchen. I hope you're doing well. I know you're facing some health issues with your heart. But,
yeah. She's been looking forward to your concert all day, listening from her hospital bed in Des Moines.
All right, yeah. Yeah, you just caught that just in time before you got on an airplane to fly home, and the doctors told you to go to the hospital.
Wow.
And I'm glad that they did. So we're all wishing that you'll get a speedy recovery, and everything will be successful.
And Panda Stiles is watching.
Really? My son is actually watching. Yeah. My daughter lives here. She doesn't.
She makes sure she goes shopping.
Right. Yeah, she'll find something else to do.
George McCoy says good afternoon from rainy North Alabama.
Raining, well. And I wish I could send some sunshine your way, George and Lynn.
Yeah. Patricia is with us with all her 3 little guys.
Harry, Matilda, and Arlo, right? Hi, Patricia.
And let's see. Peter Pellegrino is here with STWD.
Stella the Wonder Dog.
Right. I missed somebody up here.
Why is the water pump going on?
Oh, Judy's probably doing laundry or something.
That's got to stop right away.
Yeah, I'll tell her. Hillary Robinson.
Hillary is on?
It's hi from Bonnie, Scotland.
Yes, Hillary's visiting Scotland.
Oh, nice. Ooh.
Yeah, you got to get that get the water pump off.
And Marty Hudak, too.
Of course, Marty. How you doing, Marty?
Gretchen says, thank you, I'm in good hands.
Yeah. It sounded like you were.
Yeah.
This water pump should go off in a minute. I'm sure you can probably hear that. We are not on city water here. We have our own well. So we don't have any of the nasty chemicals in our water. So the water tastes really good because it absolutely has no taste, which is really the point of water. Please shut off. Any minute now. This first song that I'm going to do, excuse me, is one that was, there, it's off. One that was brought to my attention by Hillary, who is watching now, and it has two titles, although it sounds the same. It's called Rosin the Bow, and one spelling is Rosin the Bow, B-O-W, as in a violin bow, and the other spelling is B-E-A-U, Rosin the Bow, as in a person's name. And they both deal with a man who is facing his own mortality. It's a beautiful song. I've traveled this wide world all over, and now to another I go. I know that good quarters are waiting to welcome old Rosin the Bow. To welcome old Rosin the Bow. To welcome old Rosin the Bow. I know that good quarters are waiting to welcome old Rosin the Bow. I'm dead and lay out on the counter, a voice you will hear from below, saying out with some whiskey and water, to drink to old Rosin the Bow. To drink to old Rosin the Bow. To drink to old Rosin the Bow. Saying out with some whiskey and water, to drink to old Rosin the Bow. Get you 6 pumpkin raw laddies, aye, and line them up all in a row. Let them drink out of half-gallon bottles to the memory of Rosin the Bow. To the memory of Rosin the Bow. To the memory of Rosin the Bow. Drink out of half-gallon bottles to the memory of Rosin the Bow. I believe this one consolation, as out of this whole world I go. I know that the next generation will resemble old Rosin the Bow. Will resemble old Rosin the Bow. Resemble old Rosin the Bow. I know that the next generation will resemble old Rosin the Bow. That old tyrant approaching, that cruel, remorseless old foe, and to lift up the glass in his honor, take a drink with old Rosin the Bow. Take a drink with old Rosin the Bow. A drink with old Rosin the Bow. I lift up me glass in your honor, take a drink with old Rosin the Bow. That's old Rosin the Bow.
Hillary said, can we call Rosin the Bow our song now?
Absolutely, Hillary. It's just between you and me. We cannot let my wife know about this.
Rick Dwanger is watching.
Hey, Rick. How you doing?
And Lara Harden. Too.
Hey, Lara. How are you? I have to do Lara's song again.
Mm.
That's one that she really likes a lot because she was named after Lara in the movie. Dr. Zhivago.
Right. My grandmother loved that song too.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while either.
Yeah.
This next song is by Julia Ward Howe. You'll recognize this as the Battle Hymn of the Republic. My eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord. He is trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. He has loosed the faithful lightning of his terrible sword. His truth is marching on. righteous sentence by the dim and flaring lamps. His day is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on. In the beauty of the lily, Christ was born across the sea, with the glory of his bosom that transfigures you and me. As he died to make men holy, let us live to make men free, while God is marching on. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory, glory, hallelujah. His truth is marching on.
Nice.
Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Rick Shaw liked that one. Rick Dwanger. Ken Shaw's watching. You got
Hey, Cousin Ken, how you doing?
a bunch of hearts on that and likes.
Yeah.
A lot of them. Freddie Fetterman says hello.
Hey, Freddie.
Yeah. And Catherine McGinty is watching.
Hello, Catherine. Welcome, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
This next song was written by Les Rice, and it was sung a lot by Pete Seeger. Of course, Pete, we know as being one of the nicest activists around. And this song is about the banks that took all the money from the miners and the farmers and people like that. And it's called Banks of Marble. Get in the right key. I've traveled round this country from shore to shining shore. It really made me wonder the things I heard and saw. I saw the weary farmer plowing sod and loam. I heard the auction hammer just a knocking down his home. But the banks are made of marble, with a guard at every door, and the vaults are stuffed with silver that the farmer sweated for. I've seen the weary miner scrubbing coal dust from his back. I heard his children crying, got no coal to heat the shack. But the banks are made of marble, with a guard at every door, and the vaults are stuffed with silver that the miner sweated for. I've seen my brothers working throughout this mighty land. I pray we get together and together make a stand. Then we might on those banks of marble, with a guard at every door, and we might share those vaults of silver that we have sweated for. Banks of Marble.
Timely.
And my Happy Sassafras tea. Still no sponsorship. This is a song by a whole bunch of people. J. William Denny and Charles Lewis Seitz and Joe Cannonball Lewis. I think Joe Cannonball Lewis is the only person I've ever heard of, but it's called Before I Met You. I thought I'd seen pretty girls in my time, but that was before I met you. I never saw one that I wanted for mine, and that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. I wanted to ramble and always be free, but that was before I met you. I said that no woman could ever hold me, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. They tell me I must reap just what I have sown, but darling, I hope it's not true. For once I'd made plans of living alone, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail, but I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved, but that was before I met you. But that was before I met you. That's a nice song.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That song's a lot like me. I was a confirmed bachelor. I didn't want to get married and have all of those responsibilities, and I did make plans of living alone. Then I met you.
Too bad.
Yeah, well, stuff happens, you know.
Yeah.
Actually, I asked Nancy to marry me 2 weeks after we had met. And 6 months later, we were married.
Really?
We scared her parents to death when she called and told them she was engaged, because they had not met me yet. And there was a bit of angst in there, I think. So when I went to go to meet them, I wore my finest three-piece English custom-made suit and shirt. Tried to impress them.
Yeah, you did.
This next song is by Catherine Lee Bates and Samuel Ward. This is America the Beautiful. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, beautiful for heroes proved in liberating strife, who more than self their country loved, and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine, till all success be nobleness, and every gain divine. Oh, beautiful for patriot dream that sees beyond the years, thine alabaster cities gleam, undimmed by human tears. sea to the shining sea.
Nice. Mona Wausau sends warm regards.
Hey, well, Mona, how you doing?
And Stu Schneider is watching.
Well, I could say never heard of him, but I won't. Welcome, Stu. It's good to have you here.
Yeah.
This next song is a tune by Turlough O'Carolan, famous blind auto harper, lived in the 16 and 1700s. And he went all around Ireland, traveling from home to home, and he just kept writing hundreds of tunes. This is one called Blind Mary. That's Blind Mary.
Diane Kugali is watching.
Hey, Diane.
Diane, your lilacs are holding up.
Oh, yes, these beautiful lilacs are from our friend Diane, who is now watching.
We just had
And
knee
they
surgery.
really smell good. I just keep getting, because I'm only about 12 inches away from them, so I get wafts of them every once in a while.
Laura Hardin said America the Beautiful should be our national anthem instead of the one we have.
It would be a lot easier to sing, wouldn't it? This next song is written by Tom Paxton, and it's called Bottle of Wine. Rambling around this dirty old town, singing for nickels and dimes. I'm getting rough and I ain't got enough to buy me a bottle of wine. Bottle of wine, good for time. When you're gonna let me get sober, leave me alone. Bottle of Wine by Tom Paxton.
Mm-hmm.
I have my first paying gig tomorrow.
What do you mean your first?
This year.
Oh, okay.
Actually, first paying gig in
several years.
2 years maybe. Chuck and I, as the Acoustic Coots, are going to be playing for the Limerick Fellowship group in Limerick, Pennsylvania. So we're looking forward to that. Chuck is going to be coming over here after the concert, and we're going to be rehearsing for that concert.
You did play for that meeting of old people or something. But it wasn't a paying gig.
It wasn't a paying gig.
Too bad.
I don't count them.
Oh, right, yeah.
We thought it was going to be a paying gig.
Oh.
So don't mention who it was.
Oh, okay.
Next time we have to make sure we get contracts.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
George says, hey, congratulations on the paying gig.
Right, yeah. Well, I'll tell you, George, it's been a long time coming.
And they don't pay that much anyway.
No, that's true. This next song is written by Mary McCausland and Jim Ringer, and you'll recognize this, I'm sure. It's called The Bramble and the Rose. We have been so close together, each a candle, each a flame. All the dangers were outside us, and we knew them all by name. See how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Love grows like the bramble and the rose, round each other they will twine. Now I've hurt you and it hurts me, just to see what we can do to ourselves and to each other, without really meaning to. See how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Love grows like the bramble and the rose, round each other we will twine. So put your arms around me and sing a true love song, and we'll learn to sing together, sing and laugh the whole night long. See how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Love grows like the bramble and the rose, round each other we will twine. See how the bramble and the rose intertwine. Love grows like the bramble and the rose, round each other we will twine. Round each other we will twine. I love that song.
Mm-hmm. And Freddie Fetterman's Aunt Ruth loved all the Rose songs that you did.
Any song that had the word
Right.
rose in it.
Yeah. Danielle isn't with us because she's in an area that doesn't get internet on vacation.
Somewhere in France?
Yeah, Var.
Var?
Yeah.
Where is Var?
Southwest, near Bordeaux, sort of.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Where's Ziggy?
I don't know. I saw him last night at a
Did you? Oh,
song circle.
okay.
It was 2 o'clock in the morning for him.
Yeah, right.
So,
So he's okay, though.
yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
He may be going to some live music.
Mm.
He always does that when he has the opportunity.
I don't know if it's as pretty in Germany as it is here, but I'm amazed anybody's here at all and not out gardening.
Yeah. This This next song is was recorded by Uncle Dave Macon. I'm not sure if he wrote it or not. I really haven't gotten anything definitive on that. I bet George might be able to find out. It's called Buddy, Won't You Roll Down the Line? Way back yonder in Tennessee, at least at convict south, set them working in the mine against free labor stout. Free labor rebelled against it. To win it took some time, but when the lease was in effect, it made them rise and shine. Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Yonder come my darling, coming down the line. Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Yonder come my darling, coming down the line. Early Monday morning, they get 'em up on time. Send you down the Lone Rock just to look into that mine. They send you down the Lone Rock just to look into that hole. The very neat thing the captain says, you better get your coal. Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Yonder come my darling, coming down the line. Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Yonder come my darling, coming down the line. The beans, they are all half done. The bread is not so well. The meat is all burned up, and the coffee's black as hell. But when you get your task done, and on the floor you fall, anything you get to eat will taste good, wrong, wrong. But it should roll down the line. Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Yonder comes my darling, coming down the line. Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Yonder comes my darling, coming down the line. The bank boss, he's a hard man, a man you all know well. And if you don't get your task done, he's gonna give you hallelujah. When you get your task done, and on the floor you fall, the very next thing the captain says, you better get your fork. Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Yonder comes my darling, coming down the line. Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Buddy, won't you roll down the line? Yonder comes my darling, coming down the line. Excuse me.
So Laura Hardin said she did the gardening before the concert.
Oh, okay.
I said, me too. Bob Loomis is a late arrival from California.
Hey,
Lost
Bob.
track of the time. Sounds great.
That's all right, Bob. You can always catch it up
Yeah.
later if you don't have anything else to do and can't get to sleep at night.
Freddie Fetterman said, yes, memories. And Hillary said, when you said you were performing in Limerick, I thought Ireland is a long way to go for a concert.
Yeah, we have a Limerick, Pennsylvania here.
Yeah.
It's only about 10 miles away, so it's not that far to go.
Oh, and Jane Anton and probably Bill are watching.
Hello, folks. From our bridge group.
Yeah.
We play much too much bridge.
Yeah.
This next song is another Tom Paxton song. I did one earlier. And this one is called I Can't Help But Wonder Where I'm Bound. It's a long and dusty road. It's a hard and a heavy load. Let me start that over again.
Take a drink.
What's that?
Take a drink.
Right. Yeah, you all get to take a drink when I mess up.
Right.
It's a long and dusty road. It's a hot and a heavy load, and the folks I meet ain't always kind. Some are bad and some are good. Some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my troubled mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Been wandering through this land, just doing the best I can, trying to find out what I'm meant to do. And the people that I see look as worried as can be, and it looks like they are wondering too. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I had a little girl one time, she had lips like a cherry wine, and she loved me till my head went plumb insane. I was too blind to see she was drifting away from me, and the good gal went off on the morning train. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. If you see me passing by, and you sit and you wonder why, and you wish that you were rambling too, nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and bar the door. Thank your stars for the roof that's over you. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound, where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
Who made that famous?
Tom Paxton?
Paxton, yeah. Okay, maybe.
I'm sure it's been covered many
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
I just covered it myself just now. And I've covered it before, too.
Oh, Brenda Federighi is with us.
Hey, Brenda, how you doing?
She said,
Maybe Angie, too?
Angie said, Mommy, you don't play as good as Ivan, but that's okay. Oh, that's sweet.
Angie, now you gotta be nice.
Yeah, right.
I've been playing for a long, long time, and I don't know how long your mom has been playing, but it
Right.
doesn't make any difference at all, even if she's been playing a long time.
George says, and you'll probably cover it again. He also said, according to an article I found on the Fresno State University page, Uncle Dave Macon is credited with authoring Buddy Won't You Roll Down the Line, with first citation in 1925, collected by Robert W. Gordon in 1925.
Thank you, George.
Yeah,
I knew you'd come up with something.
and covered by Jim Lloyd.
Right, exactly. And
Much
covered
later than that.
by moi.
Yeah. Oh, and Warren Fisher's watching.
Hey, Warren and Ann, how are you all doing?
Yeah, Diane, we did see that you're here. We showed you the lilacs
Yeah,
that
we
Ivan
talked about your
loves.
lilacs and
Yeah.
how beautiful they smell.
She's on heavy drugs for her operation.
She's
It's all right, Diane. Hang in there.
It's rightful medication for her pain.
Right, of course. Yeah, and Warren Fisher, maybe Anne. That's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
Good. Welcome.
Hmm.
This, oh no, I skipped a song here. I gotta go back to this on a harp. This is called Coleman's March, and it has a long story behind it, but it's if you want to look it up on the internet, you can read all about it. It's called Coleman's March. It's an old traditional tune.
So Diane said her internet was going in and out, and she's on drugs. George said Lynn is jealous. She's been trying to grow lilacs down here for over a decade with a notable lack of success.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, me
we
too.
have a lack of success here
I think
too.
they like sandy soil, and ours is
I'm not sure. We have one
clay.
little thing, and it does have one little bloom on it.
Well, good.
Yeah, it's
It had
about 4
three
inches
last
high.
year.
Yeah. I think I need to relocate it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be much better for out in front of the house here.
Mhm.
We would like that better.
Mm-hmm.
This next song is a song written by Albert Frank Beddoe, and it's called Copper Kettle. Get you a copper kettle, get you a copper foil, cover with new-made corn mash, and nevermore you'll toil. You just lay there by the juniper, while the moon is bright. Watch them jugs a-fillin' in the pale moonlight. Build your fires of hickory, hickory since 1792. You just lay there by the juniper while the moon is bright. Watch them jugs of fillin' in the pale moonlight. Copper Kettle.
Gretchen said Coleman's March is beautiful.
Thank you.
So beautiful. Yeah, it is.
When I was a kid, some of the neighborhood kids and I discovered a still south of our house where we lived out in the woods. It had been broken up, obviously, by the revenuers, but it was pretty exciting for 12-year-old kids to find a still, knowing that that had been going on.
Was that in Cutler Ridge?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Because no large trees around there, so it's not as though they could have a lot of cover.
Yeah.
It was mostly all palmettos and scrub. This next song, the author is unknown for this. I don't know, maybe George will find one for this one too. And it's called Darlin' Little Joe. What will the birds do, mother, in the spring, when they come to gather crumbs around my door? Will they fly from the trees and tap at my window and ask why Joe wanders out no more? What will the kitten do, mother, all alone? Will it stop from its frolics for a day? Will it lie on the rug by the side of my bed, and did as did before I went away? What will Thomas the old gardener say when you ask him for a flower for me? Will he give you a rose he has tended with care, the first fairest bloom of the tree? And you, dearest mother, will miss me for a while, though in heaven I'll larger grow. Any kind angel will tell you at the gate when you ask for your darling little Joe. When you ask for your darling little Joe.
Oh, Brian Simons is with us.
Hey, Brian, down there in sunny Florida.
He has a 33 1/3 of Bill Clifton singing Little Joe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I probably have that album too somewhere.
Oh, you think?
I think it's called Auto Harp Centennial Celebration. I believe that was the name of it. This next song here is called The Dreadful Wind and Rain.
You're not going to do it a cappella, huh?
No, I'm not going to do it a cappella. I need all the help I can get.
That's an a cappella.
Yeah, it is nice that way. There were two sisters of County Clare, oh, the wind and rain. One was dark and the other was fair, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. They both had a love of a miller's son, oh, the wind and rain. But he was fond of the fairer one, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. So he pushed her into the river to drown, oh, the wind and rain. And watched her as she floated down, oh, the dreadful wind and riverside. Oh, the wind and rain. And their bones were washed by the rolling tide. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And along the road came a fiddler fair. Oh, the wind and rain. And found her bones just lying there. Oh, the dreadful wind and rain. So he made fiddle pegs of her long finger bones. Oh, the wind and rain. He made fiddle pegs of her long finger bones, crying, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. And he strung his fiddle bow with the long yellow hair. Oh, the wind and rain. Strung his fiddle bow with the long yellow hair, cried, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. He made a fiddle of her breastbone. Oh, the wind and rain. He made a fiddle of her breastbone, cried, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. But the only tune that fiddle would play was, oh, the wind and rain. The only tune that fiddle would play was, oh, the dreadful wind and rain.
So Laura said it's a Carter family song. Maybe Little Joe.
Darling Little Joe.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, it probably was
Aren't they all?
performed by them, but I don't know that it's an actual written by Carter because I could not find any information on that. A.P. Carter did take a lot of songs and copyright them for himself when he learned that he could do that. And the people who actually wrote the songs were never credited with doing so. So it's hard to tell. You know, that's one of the things with folk music is that it gets passed down. Especially in the beginning, it got passed down and not written down. So, you know, the history of all of these things have kind of blended as the years went on. This next song is by David Mallet, and it's called The Garden Song. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All you need is a rake and hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, these blessed seeds I sow. Some will warm them from below till the rain comes tumbling down. Pulling weeds, picking stones, we are made of dreams and bones. Need a place to call my own, for the time is near at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way through nature's chain. To my body and my brain, to the music of the land. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. All you need is a rake and hoe and a piece of fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rain comes tumbling down. Plant your rows straight and long, temper them with a prayer and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. Old crow watching hungrily from his perch in yonder tree. In my garden I'm as free as a feather bird, feather thief up there. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mulch it deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rain comes tumbling down.
Oh, nice song for Beltane. Happy Beltane if anyone celebrates it.
You know, I thought the garden song would be good for May and
Yeah, it's
all the
a
flowers.
fertility day too.
Yeah.
Not just fertility for children, but artistic endeavors and growing plants and things.
Well, that's nice to know. Thank
Yeah.
you. Beltane, it's called?
It's the opposite of Samhain. Yeah.
Ah,
It's the opposite of the year.
is this from the Druids or
Pagans.
pagans?
Mhm.
Well, let's see. This is a song by Herbert Buffum, and it's called 50 Miles of Elbow Room. 1,200 miles of its length and breadth, that 4 square city stands. Its gem-set walls of jasper shine, not made by human hands. 100 miles its gates are wide, abundant entrance there, with 50 miles of elbow room on either side to spare. When the gates swing wide on the other side, just beyond the Sunset Sea, there'll be room to spare as we enter there. Room for you and room for me, for the gates are wide on the other side, where the fairest flowers bloom. On the right hand, on the left hand, 50 miles of elbow room. Sometimes I'm cramped and crowded here, and long for elbow room. I long to reach for altitude, where the fairest flowers bloom. It won't be long before I pass into that city fair, with 50 miles of elbow room on either side to spare. When the gates swing wide on the other side, just beyond the Sunset Sea, there'll be room to spare as we enter there. Room for you and room for me, for the gates are wide on the other side, where the fairest flowers bloom. On the right hand, on the left hand, 50 miles of elbow room.
So, Bob Loomis says Beltane is the ancient Celtic version of May Day, and Hillary wished me a happy Beltane.
Aha. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me. It's been a lovely afternoon here, and I hope you'll come back and join us next week. That'll be concert 112, consecutive weeks in a row. We're really enjoying doing this. Again, I ask you to support the worthy agencies that are helping the people in Ukraine. And if you have anything left over for me, I would always appreciate that too. If you go to PayPal and Venmo and just put in my email address that you've been staring at.
You can deduct 20 cents for the gig.
Who can?
Whoever's going to donate a tip.
Well, as you know, in my other life, I am really a musician. So this is the way I make my living. So anything that you can do to help me out, I really appreciate it. We're going to leave you with this. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you, smiling until then. Carols about the clouds that we're together. Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you, till we meet again. My mind wandered. Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling on forever. Who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather. Happy trails to you till we meet again. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
Bye,
So long,
everybody.
everybody. Have a great week.